and welcome back to Rich Reviews. Today we're out in the Audi TT and I said I'd do a review on it once I'd own it for a little while. So it's a 2008 2-litre TDSi, about 200 brake horsepower until I had the map done, so I'm guessing it's probably like the Ford Focus now, 225, around that. It's quite nice. Its acceleration is really good. Only thing I find, because I'm tall, I sort of fall into it because it's really low down, but apart from that, I can't fault it driving it. It's really comfortable. Steering wheel's nice with the leather. It's got Alcantara seats in it. Mostly all the mod cons you'd need. I've got a Bluetooth stereo with sat nav as well built in, which is quite nice. It's obviously an aftermarket Kenwood, but it's very good. Stereo's good. Yeah, so I like the feel of it. It's got like the half round steering wheel, so that's always good. But yeah, it takes off quite well. Now I've got used to it, and obviously I shall now put it over to drive so you can see what it's like when I'm driving. So servicing on the TT 2-litre petrol turbo is, for major service, was £70, and that's for me fitting it, and that's using all Bosch, which I think is quite a good make. And the oil I bought was the mobile one, which again is good. It was recommended for this car, so all in all it's not too bad at all. Quite reasonable for what you're getting on there. So that included 2 pots of the 5-litre fluid, even though it only uses about 6 litres. I bought 2, and also 4 Bosch spark plugs, which were platinum spark plugs, oil filter, air filter, and a fuel filter. So with the 2 oils, if you put it on 6 litres, that's what it would have cost, 70 quid all in, and obviously I did all the work myself. The only problem with this car when I bought it was that the fact that the central locking didn't work on the 2 doors at the front. The rear boot latch still worked, but obviously I had to replace the 2 actuators that I did put on YouTube for people to watch. Torque screws to get the door card off, and then 2 large E30 attachments to get the actual mechanism out. So that cost £50 for the 2 through eBay, and that came with a 2-year warranty, which is enough for me really, because I don't tend to hold the cars for that long, but that probably lasted longer than that. And also I had to buy 4 new coil packs because I had a misfire on cylinder 1, so that cost £40. So for full service, the actuators and the plugs, coil packs, it all come to under £200, so it's quite a good deal for something like this. The car itself cost £3,000, which obviously was trade price because I buy them online auctions. So it's quite a good car, really good car actually. I do like it. There's no damage to the outside at all. You do have to watch buying cars from BCA, but as long as you, well, if you're buying cars for yourself, I I'd say it's a good thing, because then you don't have to worry about the profits, what you're going to make. Because if I have this car for a year, I'll still be able to sell it for over 3,000, and I get used to driving around in a TT. The only thing I would say on a drawback is the only drawback for me is that it is so low. Me being 6 foot, I do fall in the car, but once I'm in it, you know, I'm really comfortable. The only thing you can hear in the background is my seat rubbing on the rear seat, and the only answer for that is to take the front seats out and sit on the rear seats, but obviously that would be a bit mad. So yeah, so for tall people it's not ideal. Don't expect to get anyone in the back. I mean, I get my daughter in the back, she's 14, but she has to sit behind my wife who's 5 foot nothing. So there's that to take into consideration. It's not really good for a family. But if you're a single bloke on your own, yeah, it'd be a good car for you, especially entry-level sports car. Insurance, I wouldn't have a clue, because I have traders insurance. I insure them all on trade, so a lot cheaper. So now we're going to enter the motorway, and you'll see the acceleration on it, which is, I think, is good. I am on the lookout for a BMW 530D M Sport. If anyone has one for sale, give us a shout. It does have a nice rasp to the exhaust as well, which I think is quite good. Good to have a bit of rasp. Cruising at 50 at the moment, because we're in the 50 speed limit. So now when we come out, here we go. So it's coming into a 70 now, so here we go. It's only a twin exhaust on the back. I think the 3.2 V6s have a quad exhaust, which I could have done, but it depends if I keep it or not. I think really, for my height and age, getting older now, probably an A5 would be a good car to have, because it's obviously there's enough room in the rear seats for a family. And you keep forgetting it's a 6-speed, but even in 6th it pulls away. It's not like my RS where it throws you back in the seat in 6th at 70 mile an hour, but it does pick up still quite well. So, and then in May we have a modified detailers track day, and I'll be taking the little Citroen C2 out on track for the first time, so that would be good to watch.